Coming to you live and direct from the 401, Truth and Eazy.
That was fucking awkward. It's your boy Eazy.
It's your boy Truth, and as you can see, we're in a new car.
New whip. So what ended up happening was your boy had a splurge, you know what I'm saying? I bought the fucking Lambo on deck, boy. We be whipping down the streets. Major key alert.
Major key alert.
Anyway, let's get serious for a minute. Because we're talking about DJ motherfucking Khaled, the meme himself. He's become a meme and he's embraced the meme. He's not running from it like a lot of other celebrities would do. He said, you know what?
He's embracing that.
I'm a major key alert. And he dropped an album named Major Key, man.
Major Key.
And yeah, so you got anything you want to preface the video with?
DJ Khaled, he has been on a mission this year. If you
really
think about
has.
it,
Yeah, man.
when it comes to the memes, especially Snapchat, that dude is lit 24/7.
Yo, his Snapchat be like 5 minutes long. I'm like, yo, I ain't got the time for this, man. You know what I'm saying?
In the beginning, I would watch it, but nowadays, it's way too much.
Yeah,
way
man.
too much.
Yeah.
Major Key, DJ Khaled. What is this? Maybe his 9th?
I don't know, but all I know is that it's finally an album cover where he's not like this.
I know he has too many migraines in his past albums. This time he's sitting on a throne with the
Lion.
Lion! Major Key alert.
Yeah.
Secure the bag alert. Alert,
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 alert.
alert. Yo, that was perfect right there. But yeah, we're going to talk about Major Key a little bit. As we usually do, we got to do our top and our bottom. I'm going to kick it off to my man Eazy right here. And he's going to kick it off with, what do you want to do first?
Let's get the bad out the way first.
All right, let's
man.
get the bad out the way.
Let's get the bad out the way first.
Because the bad are really, really bad.
So I think one of the ones I have on here might surprise you because I noticed you played it quite a bit, but I don't fuck with this song in the slightest. Do you mind?
No, I don't mind. I don't mind. I'm not mad at that.
I mean, just the way that song opens up with Nicki talking about some nigga sucking on her toes and shit. I'm like, nigga, who you got out here? I mean, I guess she's Nicki Minaj. I suck them toes. But I'm just saying, I ain't going out to bitches on the daily be like, hey, yo, I suck toes. You know what I'm
hell
saying?
yeah, I suck toes.
It's just not for me.
But the one thing I gotta say about the song, I like how it's the throwback Usher, Ludacris, Little John.
Yeah.
I didn't mind that at all. But other than that, the track was...
Yeah, I like the sample, but
right.
but mostly I don't vibe with it. Another bottom that I got is "Forgive Me, Father" with Wiz Khalifa.
Wale and Megan Trainor.
Yeah, we'll just give our top and then we'll speak on it after.
Right.
And then the worst song on this fucking project. When I heard this, my mouth dropped with how awful this shit was. Pick These Hoes Apart. That song is some hot garbage, bruh. Now, I won't lie. The second time I listened to it, I was just kind of like a little bit. And then I listened to it again and I was just like, nah, fucking trash. It might be a song where I got to be in the mood for it, but nah, trash. What's your bottom?
My bottom 3, I gotta go with Forgive Me. I feel like he was going for a radio-friendly song.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not feeling it.
Wait, who's on that one?
Forgive Me,
Yeah.
Father? That's
Oh.
the Wale...
I thought that was a different song.
Nah.
Never mind, yo.
Wale was Khalifa.
Yeah, that song is...
My next track, Pick These Hoes Apart.
Yeah. I saw that one coming.
In the beginning, it's Kodak Black, right?
Yeah, Kodak.
All right.
Fucking, what's his name? Maggie Simpson or whatever the fuck?
I think so.
I think it's Maggie Simpson. I don't know. I'm a little washed up on my Simpsons, but yeah.
And my last track, I'm going to go with Work For It. Big Sean, Gucci,
Really?
2 Chainz. I first time listening to it,
That song, like, I told you this, and I don't think you saw it the same way that I did, but I don't know. I just thought, like, that part was meant for Drake. Like, Big Sean kind of singing. Even the shit that Big Sean would sing, I'm just like, this reminds me of Drake. Like, that's the shit Drake would say on one of his songs, you know? So it was mad fucking weird for me hearing that. I'm just like, yo, that literally sounds like that should have been Drake.
And singing a little bit of the Usher back song.
Yeah.
I didn't mind that at all. But with Gucci and 2 Chainz, they're rapping about shit that's irrelevant to what Big Sean's saying.
And now, hopping on to the bottom 3 still, Forgive Me, Father, it doesn't matter how good a song is. To me, I know he's got a fan base, but Wiz almost like completely stops all momentum in almost every song I've ever listened to this man. I just don't see his appeal at all. I do not think he's a good rapper. I think he lacks talent. His voice is fucking weird. Sometimes his flow is just... I don't know, man. Something about Wiz in general, when that dude is on a track, when I saw the trackers, I was like, Wale and Meghan Trainor and Wiz Khalifa. I was like, did DJ Khaled literally go out and say, all right, who are the most mediocre artists I can find and throw them on a track? I feel like that's what he did with Forgive Me, Father. Meghan Trainor, I mean, when I first heard it, I was like, okay, I'm actually kind of surprised a little bit. This is a little nice.
Who is Meghan Trainor?
She's like a pop singer.
A pop singer? Does she have any, like, songs that are charting?
I know she does, but I don't listen to that trash, so I can't really call anything. But just all in general, what a weird group of people to have on a song together, and I don't think it fucking worked.
In regards to Wiz Khalifa, I would think the only song you would like was Black and Yellow, like his very first song. Everybody bumped that, though. But other than that, you just don't fuck with Wiz Khalifa at all.
Hell no.
All right.
Hell no. And now let's go on to the top. You want to start off with the top?
I'll start off with the top.
Okay.
I gotta say my number one is I got the keys. I don't care.
When that song came out, this dude straight up played that shit. Literally, I'm not joking.
I OD'd it. I didn't give a fuck.
Like 20 times in the first day. I was like,
First time I was bumping it, I was like, yo, this is so fucking dope. First time, it was the video that I saw, and then I downloaded it on Apple Music, and then I scooped up Chris, and we was headed to the gym, and I told him, yo, the song I Got the Keys finally dropped. Played it. I'm like, what do you think? Yeah, it's all right.
I remember.
After like the next 20 times, they were just like, the whole car ride, and I'm just still like...
Because here's how it goes, man. When you listen to I Got the Keys, like the first time, you're just like, okay.
Because of the hook, he just repeats that.
Yeah, and then the third time, you're just like... Oh, it's not too bad. The fifth time, you're like, all right, I get down. And then the 10th time, you're just like, I got the keys.
Exactly.
You know, you're just fucking going hard with it. But yeah, Jay-Z went off, man. That makes me hype for a Jay-Z album.
Did you know DJ Khaled moved out to NYC so he could secure the Jay-Z verse for that song?
It was worth it.
It definitely was, man. Jay-Z, Hov.
Because once I heard Jay-Z on Pop Style, I was just like, yo, is this man trying to make a comeback? I'm down for it,
I feel like ever since Beyonce dropped that Lemonade album, Jay-Z, he's trying to come back and say some shit. Yeah, man. That's my number one.
Okay, go for it.
Number two, I gotta go with Jermaine's Interlude.
I love that track.
Can't call it. First time listening to that song, I was iffy about those two guys rapping. I was like, who the fuck are these people?
I liked it from the get, to be honest.
I had to get used to it. And then J. Cole, he started rapping all mellow, and you can tell he's all sad and whatnot, but that's the J. Cole that I like. Mm-hmm. He was spitting some real shit, and he also mentioned retirement.
That's got a lot of people,
blew my mind.
It's got a lot of people buzzing in the rumor mill.
Because he did say February 2016 it was going to be something scary. It's August, and we still haven't heard anything from him. Is he pulling a Frank Ocean? We don't know.
Nobody can pull a fucking Frank Ocean. Nobody's even seen that man. Like, that's nuts.
Niggas riding on a turtle right now to the studio. You guys see his track list, right? And my last track, I'm going to be all right. Bryson Tiller and Future.
That song goes.
Don't ever play yourself. That track is...
That song fucking goes, man. Bryson Tiller and Future snapped. I don't give a fuck.
He did. He came correct.
I don't give a fuck.
I would have never expected Bryson Tiller and Future to jump on the track, but they did for DJ Khaled's Major Key album, and it was perfect. I think I might have to go with that as the number one, and then I got the keys at the bottom. Because those two, it was a great track.
We have completely different top threes.
Okay.
That's a good sign. That's a good sign for a good album. All right. Number 3, Holy Key. Again, Big Sean and Kendrick on another track similar to Control. Not as groundbreaking as Control. Yeah. But Big Sean went in with one of his best verses he's had in recent memory. And then Kendrick. I mean,
you heard about
Kendrick.
What Khaled said about his verse being like the biggest verse on the album.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you agree with that or nah?
No, I don't think so.
I thought Kendrick, he did all right, but I wasn't mind blown.
Yeah, I actually felt like maybe Kendrick maybe toned it down a bit so that way Big Sean could like
Shine
not get
a little bit.
Because I mean, a lot of people talk shit about Big Sean's verse on Control, but I honestly feel like he did his own thing. Like he went in on that shit. People are tripping off that shit, but he came correct on this one, and he might even had an on par or even better verse than Kendrick. I'm gonna say it
slightly.
I'm gonna fucking say it. Yeah, I mean, Kendrick went in, of course. Big Sean did his thing. I like Big Sean. I know a lot of people don't, but fuck it. Number 2. This track caught me by surprise. I was not expecting to like it this much when I saw on the track list, but Nas Album Done. That shit kind of blew me away, man.
You know that song was meant to be on his album, right?
I did not know that.
I believe Khaled went to the studio and he was talking to Nas, and I believe he said on the track too, he said, I'm gonna keep this on hold for Major Key.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
That song really, really impressed me because I felt like Nas has been struggling to find his lane. But didn't he hop on, what was it, Panda remix or some shit? Well, it was a recent song.
Oh, he hopped on March Madness.
March Madness.
He came correct on that
and
track.
I was just like, because I didn't think that Nas could transition really well into the new production era. But once I heard him on that song, March Madness, and then now on Nas Album Done, I'm excited for a Nas album because I really want to see what he can do. Obviously, one of the GOATs, made one of the best albums of all time when he was not even old enough to drink yet. So fucking blow my mind right there. And then my favorite fucking track, Tourist. I'm a huge Travis Scott fan.
Travis Scott, right here.
Tourist goes in. Lil Wayne's verse, little iffy, but thank God it's short. But I feel like Tourist just goes in, man. I don't think it's the best version of Tourist. For those of you guys that don't know, there's multiple versions of that song floating around. My favorite one is Dinosaurs. I think that one just goes in.
That shit fucking slaps.
Yeah, but
I love it.
This version is still great. I love it. And one other thing that I really wanted to mention about this whole album in general is I am really fucking happy that DJ Khaled did not kill it with his fucking ad-libs. Because with all these DJ albums, and especially with DJ Khaled, that nigga likes to talk a lot. I was expecting a lot of
DJ
we the
Esco,
best. Yeah, like DJ Esco especially. That nigga kills that shit.
Khaled toned it down.
Yeah, he saved it. He saved it for intros and outros, and then even then it wasn't that interruptive. So I really liked it. Overall, as an album, I feel like there are some pretty bad songs on here, some pretty forgettable ones, but also some pretty great ones. I feel like this is a decent summer album, and that's exactly what it's meant to be. And it's, I think, one of the better projects to be released this year. I mean, I'm bumping a lot of songs on here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The Future and Tiller song almost made it on the top. That shit goes in, of course, for free
with Drake.
With Drake,
yeah.
I Got the Keys. There's a lot of good shit to listen to on this album, and it honestly kind of surprised me because I was expecting something not nearly as good. But once I heard I Got the Keys, and then I heard For Free, and then Holy Key, I'm just like, yeah, this album is looking strong.
Definitely. DJ Khaled, Major Key, all his albums, they're all star-studded, packed with a bunch of artists. Where does it rank with his albums from the past?
It's really hard to say because DJ Khaled has, not only DJ Khaled, but the game in general has shifted so much. It's kind of hard to rank them. And not only being that, I'm not even gonna lie, admittedly, I haven't listened to many DJ Khaled projects in general, so I don't really have a frame of reference to pit it against with anything else. But as a standalone project, not looking at anything else he's done in the past, I think it holds up very well.
All right.
What do you think?
I'm impressed. You know, when he drops an album, most people go for the singles. You know, maybe one or
That's
two
one thing
songs.
I noticed. Yeah, definitely.
His albums don't sell.
Mm-hmm.
It's the singles. He drops the singles. They play on the radio. People are bumping it, but not really bumping the album.
Yeah.
Major Key, I feel like the majority of the people will listen to the majority of the tracks.
And it was pretty smart too to ride the wave, because right now he's a big meme. Everybody knows Khaled, Major Key, Lion, you know, all that type of shit. So dropping an album with the branding of his meme thing was a great idea. And I think I saw his album was projected 70K if I recall.
Last time I checked, it was maybe 50 or 45K.
Because I think the range was, I think the range was between 50K to like 70K around there is what they were predicting. But that was the last time I checked. I don't really remember. But you know, DJ Khaled, Major Key, I kind of liked it. What did you guys think of Major Key? Let us know in the comments down below. Of course, my name is Eazy. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, SoundCloud, YC Flow Eazy. I also dropped a mixtape around last month. Link in the description for that as well.
You already know. My links down below.
Thank you guys for watching. We're going to catch you in the next video. Peace.